What's going on, people? King Richez back again. We are reacting to a woman and she's going to confess that she slept with her husband's best friend. Let's see what she's got to say.
I actually had sex with oh, it's so messed up. Had sex with my husband's best friend. Dun 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 dun. I'm not putting no extra effects in here or anything, so y'all just gonna have to deal with, just hearing the story as is, but I will add verbal special effects just so y'all know it's real. So
got some silly tattoo on her hand, bruv. That's a straight indicator of turbulence and chaos. I told you, me personally, I would not date women with excessive tattoos or in tattoos in obnoxious places ever again. Been there, done that, won't do it again because it's a red flag.
Yeah, so I hit, bro. What can I tell you? What more can I say? Say less, right? But yeah, this is actually, I misled y'all. So clickbait, bitch. What's up? No, I'm just playing. Clickbait though, a little bit, because this was before we were married, A, and this is my ex-husband, B. So if you're uninterested at because I clickbaited you, then you can go on, get off, and my bad, my bad, bro. But shit, I want some views too. But yeah, so if you're still interested, let's go. So yeah, this was he was my baby daddy. We met in high school, and we had one kid together at the time, and we were together, we were living together. When I tell you, to this day, me and that man are best friends. No, not best friends. We're family. We're point blank family. I feel if you ever have a kid with a person, that's a blood tie, that's a soul tie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm glad that she said that. She's basically telling you that once a woman has a kid with a man, they have a tie, a soul tie now, a blood tie. And I agree. I think that's true.
Yeah, he's been there for me at different times, and I've been there for him, all that good stuff. But yeah, so we were young, so I want to say I was 19, 20. 19 to 20. So I was hella young. So I'm young, dumb, full of what?
You were young, but you was having kids. Young, but you was bringing other humans into the world.
I don't know, I didn't put emphasis. I didn't most people, most women, it's they say that their heart is attached to their genitals or whatever. Just because I'm not trying to be so vulgar. I am vulgar, but I'm not trying to be I'm not trying to give y'all full force, because y'all be I'm not clicking on these bitches videos, she wildin', blah blah blah, YouTube block her, all that good stuff. But yeah, that women are very emotional after sex. Baby, let me tell you a couple things about your girl. I've had a few people mad and on some other stuff, but yeah, sex didn't mean anything to me. Not to say that I just fucked everybody, but sex just didn't mean that I cared. It didn't mean that I cared about you relationship wise. I was a tomboy, so I was fucking with my homeboys, and I didn't know, but they really cared about me, and I really cared about them, but I didn't understand the difference. I cared about them you my homeboy for life, blah blah blah, I'll do anything for you. They care for me I want to be with you. But it's I didn't get that,
She's saying that she can basically live life like a man. So she can sleep with a guy and not feel anything. That sounds like the behavior of someone who throws their box around quite a bit.
So we were always around each other, stuff like that, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, I'm just saying all this because I'm long-winded as fuck. Y'all hear that? But yeah, I'm just explaining that to let y'all know I didn't have I wasn't worried about sex and emotion, so it wasn't an emotional thing.
Yeah, because you were sleeping with all your quote unquote homeboys, all your male best friends. You're probably sleeping with them. That's crazy.
So if a man cheated on me, I didn't give a shit. I just didn't care. I don't know what it was. I didn't care, because with me, I knew it wasn't emotion. It was literally just trying to get a nut. That's all it was. I could have literally done the same thing with vibrator or something. I ain't never been on that. I'm not about to get on that. No. But
yeah, because you're for the streets. Yeah.
I'm just saying they were just literally a tool. So I didn't I wouldn't think anything of cheating, and I didn't think anything of people cheating on me. I just didn't give a fuck, And so that was kind of the instance. But honestly, it's it was a whole nother thing. I knew I liked him. I knew I liked that boy. When I first met him, I forgot how we first met, but I remember like he was handsome to me, and I don't know, I liked him when I first saw him. And I'm not the type of person that like straight up likes a person. In my life, I've only liked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. I've only liked 6 people. Loved 3 in my life, as far as, you know, relationship, you know.
This woman has no awareness whatsoever. Just like awareness meter is on -10. You don't care about anything. You don't care if people cheat on you. You don't care if you cheat on people. Like, you're not to be trusted. You're not girlfriend material.
And of those 3, it's like I had to kind of convince myself to fall in love with them. Like, I'm not the type of person that just falls head first. Like, that has never happened to me. It's never happened to me. Like, I literally have to think like good shit about you, and, you know, like really just go to bat for you in my own mind, in my own heart. Like, you know, care about this person. But I feel like it's so much work getting myself to care about a person that if they fuck me over after that, it's real bad, because I'm like, nigga, I went to bat for you in my own heart. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I made myself give a fuck about you, and that's how you do me? Nah. But yeah, when I was young, I ain't even know like how to you know, psych myself out like that. So I just didn't care about people on that level, like not in love and deep and shit. But
I honestly believe like this woman has had some mad serious trauma in her past that's made her so desensitized, and just like, I don't care if I sleep with this guy and that guy. Like, there's something that's happened to her in her past to make her be like this, because this isn't natural. I don't know why she's wearing these blue contact lenses as well. I just don't understand.
Yeah, I liked him when I first saw him. I like what I saw. And, you know, we would talk on the phone and stuff like that. And I like what I heard. And it was supposed to be him talking to my homegirl at first. But I knew that, you know, that wasn't what that wasn't the ultimate goal, you know what I'm saying? So I tried to hook them up, you know, like him and one of my best friends at the time, tried to hook them up. And it was more so of an excuse for us to talk on the phone, because we would basically do it 3-way. Like, I would be on the phone with him, and I'd be like, all right, well, I'm about to call her. And
So basically you conned your friend, your female friend, into thinking that you're trying to hook her up with some guy, but really you wanted the guy. You're such a great friend, aren't you?
You know, like, all 3 of us talk. So long story short, she didn't really like him that much. So like very quickly it became just me and him on the phone. So we would always talk stuff like that, blah, blah, blah. And woo, this is crazy shit. Yo, but yeah, we would always be like talking on the phone and stuff. And like we were on the same accord when it came to a lot of stuff in life, you know, a lot of stuff at the time on life and religion and all that good stuff. So it was cool, you know. So quickly it became like, you know, I came to his house. It was over something drawn. I remember we were drawing something, like just the dumbest excuse to go over there, right? So I remember my ex, he was at work, and he's like always at work. When I tell you that man provided pretty good for us to be as young as we were. Like, we didn't live with our parents. I mean, we did at some times, like if we wanted to. Like, my mom always wanted me to come back and live, so we would go over there and live and stack money, blah blah blah. But like, you know, we would move out, whatever. And so yeah, like at the time we were living, you know, by ourselves, blah blah blah. And he used to work all the time because, like I said, he was a great provider, and kudos for that. Much love, much love. But yeah, he at work, so I went over there talking about drawing. You know, no fucking artist, like, you know, that kind of artist. What are you talking about? You know, fucking a painter or some shit. But yeah, talking about we about to be drawing something. So we talking and stuff, and I remember we ended up kissing, and we didn't have sex that night. I remember we were watching whatever that video is with Justin Timberlake and T.I. My love. Something about my love. Ain't nothing, something in my love. Oh, my love. Oh, we were watching that, among many other things. But we just talked, we just vibed, we just had such a good night, blah, blah, blah. I remember going home. This shit was literally, I was 19, 20. I'm 32 right now. So that was a hot 12 years ago. So it's like a lot of things, you know, as far as details that I really don't remember. But I do remember, like, just to give y'all a little bit of tea so that y'all, you know, that y'all feel fulfilled.
You're saying you're 32 years old. You still talk like you're a teenager. Your mannerisms, the way you talk, the way you're reminiscing about this, you don't really seem to have any remorse.
Like, I remember we were having sex one time, and my ex called my phone, like, while I was...
And her ex, who was the great provider that was always working, who made sure that they never went without anything because he was always working, and he was doing that at a young age. Yeah, he was out at work while she was sleeping with some next guy. Yeah, you just can't trust anything these days, bro.
It was crazy times, you know? Long story short, like, I think we might have been, like, messing around for a few months. I remember, like, I wasn't at home. Like, I stopped being at the house. All the time I was at the house was to take a bath. That is it. Take a bath and get dressed. That is it. Other than that, I would be out all night. Either I would have my baby with me or he would have my baby. And yeah, I understand if you judge me for that, because I judge me for that. Like, if I like was around myself, you know, or like could contact myself, I'd be like, bitch, you need to get your shit together. You know what I'm saying? And my mom tried to tell me that shit too, but I wasn't having none of that. Like, I wasn't having none of that. And it's not that I wanted to just be with him or anything. Like, I was just having a good time, you know? I was having a good time, you know? I had everything provided for me. Then I had my little spliff, you know what I'm saying? My little splickety splow. So life was good. LG. So no, that boy looked like a damn chipmunk. No, he like a weasel. That's what he looked like. Fuck, he look weird. But anyway, I'm like watching some shit on TV. But yeah, so we were like, you know, doing our thing for a few months. I was never home. It was quite evident that I was like talking to somebody. Quite evident. I remember one time, oh boy, his friend left. He didn't know where his wallet was. We looked around for it. We couldn't find it for nothing. And it's like, I feel like that was like something like God sent to tell my ex, like, you know, something's not right. And I remember I had on his jacket. So I brought his jacket inside. Like, I was a bold one, bro. I brought his jacket inside and put it in my closet and hung it up like it was nothing. And I remember his fucking wallet was in the jacket. And we checked the jacket. We checked the jacket for the wallet. And we did not find that wallet in that jacket until he found it. So he was like, I know who you cheating with me with. And I was like, oh, bet? Pray tell, my nigga, pray tell. He pulls out the wallet, and then he pulls out the ID, and it's his homeboy. I said, man, you got me bent. He left that in the car when you was with him, blah, blah, blah. Like, I was like, bro, you wildin'. And so, I mean, he knew, but it's like, and I knew he knew, and I'm not the type of person that's gonna lie to you. Like, if I cheat on you, I'm gonna tell you, basically. But it's like...
No, but you didn't said that you're cheating on him with this guy. You said no. So you are a liar, actually.
I feel like that's on the level of hurt that you don't want to put nobody through. So I wasn't gonna be like, yeah, I'm fucking your homeboy. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. So, and it's worse to do the shit and omit it than to just not fucking do it. Like, my motto nowadays, like, if I gotta omit some shit or lie about it, I ain't gonna do it in the first place, because I ain't got time for that shit. I don't have time for that shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. There is no relationship that I'm afraid of losing so badly that I'm gonna lie to you nowadays. It's not gonna happen. I will tell you what's what. But yeah, so, you know, I told him what I told him, blah, blah, blah. Like, that's on y'all. You got me bent, blah, blah, blah. And my heart wouldn't even beat. I was like, whatever.
Yeah, because you didn't care. Because you don't feel anything. Somebody like this cannot pair bond with anyone. Like, she's just literally just, she's done, innit? She's for the streets. That's it, bro. Like, I'm sure she thinks she's like wifey material and stuff like that now at 32. But no, bro. Like, you're still the same person you was when you was 19, 20. Nothing much has changed.
Yeah, so we was like, oh, so what happened? How everything like blew up, right? How everything blew up was his best friend, the one I was messing with, his cousin. We were like all kicking this together. His cousin, he like literally got the Holy Ghost. He went to church with us. Like, I was so bold. I was going, woo. I was going like, bro, like, sit down. If you standing up, sit the fuck down. I was going to church with my side nigga. God, I was a breathtaking hoe. Like, I was a breathtaking hoe. I was a 365 degree hoe. Like, I was a hoe with a passion. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was a HOEEEEEE hoe. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a hoe.
We understand you was for the streets and you was fully committed to the streets, like blood in, blood out for the streets, bro.
And I mean, at least I'm real, you know, like most people be trying to defend themselves, you know, like, oh, it happened because of this. But
no, don't say, well, at least I'm real or at least I'm being honest. It doesn't mean that you're a good person or you're better than any other demon out there.
No, bitch, I did it because I was a hoe. Like, oh well, it is what it is. Like, I had my fun, I had my kicks, I got that shit out, and now I'm good to go. But yeah, so he got the Holy Ghost, and he found it in his mind that he was going to that he was going to be all the way honest with my dude. And I'm like, why does that even concern you? To this day, I don't get that. That, like, other people's shit do not concern you at all. That don't concern you. But I mean, there's two ways of looking at it. Like, if you know some stuff and that's your friend, would you tell him, would you not? And most people probably would. So that's just me feeling played. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, why you got me like that? But I can understand from his point of view too, because, you know, I don't know what I would do in this situation. Honestly, I don't know. I'd probably just exit out the situation. I wouldn't tell anybody, but I'd be like, you know what? I don't want nothing to do with that. I don't want to know shit. I don't want to see shit. I don't want to hear shit. But yeah, so he, I remember they went to the gym, and his homeboy that I was messing with, like, we were together and we were both like, you think this man gonna tell him? Because why would he invite him to the gym by himself? Because all of us used to go to the gym together. So he invited him to the gym by himself. And baby, when I tell you what, like, by the time he came back from that gym, he had all the tea he needed to bust my ass. From then on, I didn't live at the apartment. He packed all my shit up. My mom had to go get my stuff. I was embarrassed. And for some reason, like, his friend tried to turn on me too, like, you know, like, yeah, you know, like we proved her to be a hoe. I'm like, bitch, we was fucking for months and months and months. Like, nah, it ain't just me, homeboy. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to be this man's best friend.
You're all scumbags, bro. At the end of the day, you and the so-called best friend are both scumbags, bro. I've heard enough. I don't need to hear no more from this woman. At the end of the day, guys, you need to be very careful. And I told you guys in another video, stop bringing other guys around your women. Familiarity breeds attraction. You wonder why these kind of stories come out. You know, you got a girlfriend and then she ends up sleeping with your best friend, or sleeping with someone you work with, or maybe even a man in your family, or they sleep with a guy at their workplace. Listen, people usually cheat with people that are close by. And I know that some are going to say, oh yeah, but if you're with a woman that would do that, then, you know, she's not a good woman. And yeah, you're correct. But at the same time, you don't need to be bringing other guys around your woman, like, on some mad consistent basis. I think that's like a recipe for disaster, to be honest. Guys, you need to understand, just because someone's got a pretty face or you find them attractive, you like sleeping with them, doesn't mean that they're 100% trustworthy. Yeah, the only way you can build trust is over time and being tested with temptation. That's when you know what somebody's really about. Anyway, this is a crazy story. I just thought that this would be a good story to do a reaction video to. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you go to my clothing brand, www.letsgonow.shop. Go check out the merchandise. With that being said, I'm out of here. Peace.